Diet fam, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you back on today. Welcome back to all my returning subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? You're missing out. You have to press the subscribe button down below, and remember to like, share the video with your loved ones, all that good stuff. So let's get into the video. I want to get into a little bit of feeling station. I just want to share with you how I've been feeling on day 3 of my diet. Is it day 3 or day 2? Is it day 4? Okay, I want to share with you how I've been feeling today on my diet, the first week of my diet, and I want to share with you, I want to document how I'm feeling as I go through the process. Remember, I'm on a 21-day reboot because I was on a weight loss journey, well, one of many. I was on a weight loss journey before. I had to stop because of health reasons, but now I'm back on. I am starting to watch what I eat, calorie count, calorie restriction. And I think maybe next week or the week after that, I'll start getting back into my workouts. So today I woke up. The first thing that I wanted to do was go to the kitchen and get some granola because that was my routine when I was off the diet. The first time I wake up, the first thing in the morning I think of is food. Where's my food? And it's just routine because I have a family, they like to eat early. And I have a little boy, when he wakes up, the first thing I think of is going to the kitchen to make him a bottle. So it kind of gets you in that routine. It's a bad routine, but it kind of made me just feel like first thing in the morning. Open my eyes after saying my prayer. I may just rest for like 5 minutes, but the next thing I'm thinking about is food. So I'm trying to get out of that, because when you're doing intermittent fasting, you miss breakfast or lunch. Yesterday, I was so busy that I ended up just having one meal a day. And I felt so good. I felt so empowered. How good does it feel when you feel like, okay, I have control over my feelings. I have control over my body. Because sometimes I do agree the body needs to be brought into subjection. When you start feeling like you gotta eat, when you start feeling like you can't live without, like I remember I was just having treats every single day, having ice cream, junk food, anything that I wanted, I ate. Whatever time I wanted. I didn't have like a set time for breakfast, lunch, dinner, but then when you put yourself on like a system like this, it definitely it's hard, guys. It's hard, but I feel yesterday and this morning, I felt like my mind is kind of getting into it though, because yesterday, even though I felt hungry, I was so busy. I was focusing on my work. I was focusing on other things that I needed to do that I wasn't thinking of food that much. So when I finally got time to eat, I really savored that moment. And that's another thing, another tip I want to share with you. When you feel like, okay, I'm being deprived, make sure you make your mealtime special. For me, I try to make the best of the best, all my favorite thing into my meal, so that when I sit down, I'm really savoring the moment. And when I'm not starving, but when I am like withholding, like postponing my mealtime throughout the day, I feel like, okay, at least I'm holding out for something good at the end of the day. So yeah, try to do that, and always try to put like a snack. Like if you see what I do, I always put a snack, of course, within your calorie limit. I will have like a small little lunch bar, a Kit Kat, a cookie at the end of the day that fits within my macros, so that when I am kind of pushing my mealtime forward throughout the day or at the end of the day, I'm kind of looking forward to something. So that's how you do it. Like we were taught that as kids. I don't know if you remember. If you used to do that, if you lived in an African household, you know this. My mom would always say, finish your food first, the main course. fouls, whatever we're eating. Finish your food, then you eat your meats later. So it's delayed gratification, and when you do that, you find that it's just much more rewarding. You know, it's much more rewarding, and it's exciting. It gets to be exciting. So you get more work done actually, because you're not worrying about, oh, what am I cooking? What am I eating? What am I doing? You know, what snack am I getting? And that kind of actually helps your productivity go higher, because you're doing things and you're just focusing on doing your work, what you're supposed to be doing. And then when it's mealtime, it's mealtime. So yeah, that's how I've been feeling. I'm just sharing with you. It's hard, but my body's getting back into it. The first week is always the hardest week, guys. The first week is always the toughest. And just know that you have a good, let's say, 7 days of struggling. After that, your body is... So I showed you some things that I got yesterday. I got something to kind of make my diet a bit easier because I was craving something to drink with my meals. I went and I got that Coke, which is a Coke for, it says less sugar. Yeah, they used to have Coke Zero, but I don't know. I don't see Coke Zero anymore. I see Coke that says less sugar on it. And it supposedly has 1 calorie per serving size. That means for 250 mils, it has 1 calorie. So if you're trying to wean yourself off of sodas, that's a good way to go. But make sure that you're trying to wean yourself. For me, I found that I start off doing that, and then maybe week 3, 4, I get used to just drinking water. And I also got some lemons yesterday. I made some lemonade with sweetener. So it's just lemons and sweetener in it. So it's a calorie-free drink if I feel like I'm craving. Sometimes you don't feel like you're craving it. If you don't feel like you're craving it, don't introduce those things to your body. But for me, sometimes I feel like I want to drink something. I want something good to drink with my lunch or my dinner. So yeah, so that's something else that I got yesterday. And what else did I get? I got some, I'm tempted to say Nutella, but it's not Nutella. It's like Nutella, but the brand is different. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you, to spread on my toast for breakfast. Always stick within the serving size. And I got some really bomb sauces. I couldn't get my normal African garlic sauce, but I don't know what's going on with that, but I found one that is so delicious. Remember when I had my meal yesterday, I told you I was going to come back to you and I was going to tell you that sauce is the bomb.com. Okay, that was amazing. I was like, man, this is good. So what I did, I had that with the chutney. Oh, my mouth is watering. I'm sorry when I start talking about food. But anyway, I had that with the chutney and it was so delicious. And with my Coke, I was like, this is so worth waiting for the whole day. But I have to emphasize, you don't have to do intermittent fasting like I'm doing. You don't have to force yourself to do that. You can spread your meals. If you're eating 1,500 calories, you can have 3 meals, which are 500 calories each. If you're a small meal eater, like my husband, he eats like very tiny meals. But if you're like big meals like me, I would encourage you just to kind of have 1 or 2 meals a day, big ones. And bulk up your meals with veggies. If you feel like you want a really big meal, get a lot of broccoli, a lot of cauliflower. Better yet, eat a just big salad. That is definitely going to fill you up, and drink a lot of water throughout the day. I keep forgetting to document how much water I drink, but I do drink a lot of water. Yesterday, I drank water, but not so much because I was just so on the go. But normally when I'm sitting down doing my work and stuff like that, I do make sure I get more than 2 liters in every single day. So those are the little tips and tricks that are helping me to get by this first week. So if you're on your first week, if you decided to join me for my 21-day reboot, yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Most likely on your day 4, that's how you're going to be feeling. You're going to be feeling like you've got 1 foot out the door and still 1 foot inside. So you're kind of in the middle. You still have the cravings, but at the same time, your mind is getting, aligned with your goals. So you still feel like, let me get the extra cookie, but your mind is getting there like, hey, what about the other 2 days that you've been faithful on your diet? So that's where I am right now. I'm kind of in the middle where my mind know what's my mind knows what I'm doing, but my body is still trying to fall back into old ways. So anyway, I'm going to be sharing with you more throughout the day. I haven't decided what I want to eat yet, but I'll let you know. Most likely it's gonna be the same thing, but I hope. I did try to buy some different stuff. I got some mincemeat to make a burger. And yeah, you can still eat a burger on a diet. What else did I get? I got some fish. I forgot to tell you this real. I'll show you when I get in the kitchen. It's amazing. I got this 3 cheese sauce, which is like a substitute for like an Alfredo if you like pasta like me. It's amazing. But I want to show you all this. When I get to the kitchen, I'm going to make sure that I film all the stuff and I'm showing you all the little diet things that I got. Maybe not diet things, it's just regular things, but that I use to my advantage on my diet. So anyway, blank dieters, I will see you later on in the day as I will be showing you what I'm eating. And yeah, have a good day. Hey guys. Good afternoon. So it's around 3:45 p.m. and I was hungry, guys. So since I'm splitting my meals into two, this might be my only meal. The rest will be like snacks, I guess. So this is a cup of rice with some of that sauce I told you that I put on top from the drippings of the meat. And another cool way that you guys can use to bulk up your meals is to use veggies. So today I picked butternut squash, mashed it up. This is about 150 grams. And then this is spinach from my backyard. And I'm having 3 chicken wings. These are baked, no oil, nothing, just spice, like herbs and spices like garlic and stuff like that. So yeah, this is what I'm having for lunch or whatever, the first meal of the day, lunch/breakfast, brunch. It's not your typical brunch though. So I'm using my usual chutney sauce. I'm gonna have that with my chicken wings. And this, my newfound love, this chili power garlic sauce, locally made. I love this. Yeah, it's my new favorite sauce. And to drink, I am having my Coke with less sugar. This is my lipstick, guys. It's not a dirty glass. This is my lipstick. I sipped on the glass before and then I put a straw in. So that's what I'm having for lunch. Good evening, guys. It's about 11 p.m. and I got so hungry. I just finished ironing clothes and I'm in the middle of editing and I started feeling hungry. I still had about 400 something calories left over, so I'm having oats and I will be having them with milk. And these are just plain old-fashioned rolled oats with some sweetener and salt. And I'm going to have them with milk. And that's going to be it. Hey Blank Dieters, how are you? I hope I find you well today. I'm doing great myself. I feel energized. I feel in control. Welcome to all my returning subscribers. If you are new to the family, don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video and all that good stuff. We are going to be sharing with you all the information that you need to be on this blank diet that, is basically a nameless diet where you create your own rules but you still get what you want in terms of results. So thank you so much for your continued support. I just wanted to check in with you today. I've had such a busy day, but I'm getting through it. It's almost 4 p.m. and I have not had anything to eat, even anything, even some water, even which is bad. I should be drinking water right now. I've just been so busy, and I haven't even had tea or anything like that. So I feel good, guys. I feel I haven't been tempted, because by this time I would have been already thinking, oh my God, I just need a little snack. I need something, but I'm doing good, guys. So this is day 5, and I'm sharing with you that on your weight loss journey, the first part, the hardest part is always going to be that first day or two. But by day 5, the body has a way of just adjusting, and it's amazing. I feel, like I said before, I feel like I'm in control. I'm bringing my body back under my control, because it's my body, it's my house. I have to be in control of it. So I'm just sharing with you feeling station today. I feel good. I feel powerful. Oh my God, it's starting to rain. Hope it doesn't mess up my sound. I'm just gonna keep on going. So yeah, I feel like eating the same thing that I ate yesterday with the wings, the spinach, and the butter. That was so good, guys. I don't know if anyone else is like me. Like, if I eat something that's good one time, I want to eat it at least 3 days in a row after that. So I cooked some wings again, and I'm going to have them with some rice, some sauce. My mouth is already starting to water as I'm talking about this. And I'm going to have it with the chicken. Yeah, I already mentioned the chicken wings. What else? The spinach from my backyard. I might have some lemonade. I'm not sure. Between lemonade and my Coke, the less sugar one that I showed you guys. So it looks like I'm thriving on this intermittent fasting. If you've never done this, you might want to consider this. You really might want to consider it, because if you're an African, okay, let me not put it like that, but if you're a big meal person like me, like, I cannot go throughout the day snacking. That's not me. Otherwise, I would have 12 snacks in that day. There are some people who prefer eating small but frequent meals. But if you're busy and you've got a lot of things to do, to be honest, you're not going to have time to make breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, late night. You're not going to have time to plan all that. So that's where intermittent fasting comes in handy, because if you eat, like I do, 1 or 2 meals, bigger meals a day, not big like crazy, but you still count your calories. I still eat 1350 calories a day, but that means I get to have bigger meals. So let's say if you're eating 1500 calories a day, the normal thing is you would have, let's say, 500 calorie meals a day. Or some people would say they have 350 calories for breakfast, then they have a 150 calorie snack, then they have 400 calories for lunch, then they have a 100 calorie snack, then they have a 250 calorie dinner, and then they have another 50 calorie snack. But to me, that's just too much work for me. If it works well for you, do that. Because remember, the blank diet is a nameless diet. It's because you do whatever you want to do. If you want to do low carb, do that. But let me go back to intermittent fasting. It's really working well for me, guys, and it's a good way. Let's say you've just been on a never-ending binge and you want to kind of restart and reboot your system. This is a good way to get your stomach readjusted, your body readjusted, and to get your appetite under control, because it really works well. I cannot express how well I am loving this, because I don't feel deprived, because I still feel like I eat my big meal. It's just prolonging it, but I eat my big meal, I eat whatever I want to eat, and I always put something to reward myself at the end of the day, like a cookie, chocolate. And you know what? After some time, you will find that you won't even need the cookies. You won't even need that end of day reward. Like yesterday, I had my lunch around 4 or 5, I think, my first meal of the day, which was lunch. But I even thought, I said, okay, so this means I can eat whatever I want as a snack at the end of the day. I can have 4 or 5 cookies or 2 chocolate bars, but I didn't want it at the end of the day. I had some oats. Yeah, I made oatmeal before I went to sleep because it's a good low calorie snack. And I thought, okay, but I still had calories left over, enough for me to eat a snack, but I didn't want the snack. I actually went to sleep. I didn't even think of eating the cookies that I had. So I'm so happy because my body's adjusting once again to eating, and I'm getting my body under control, and I'm getting more work done because I'm not constantly focusing on what's my next meal, who am I cooking for. And when I wake up, I make sure that I have everyone's meals ready so that I'm not constantly in the kitchen cooking for other people, as well. So yeah, I think this just works well with planning. It forces you to really plan out your day. And when you plan out your day, plan in terms of food, you plan out your day in terms of work. So I can't express it in a better way. I'm so happy with this new path I'm on, and if you want to join me. This is a good thing for you to do, even if you don't want to lose weight. If you just want to get your body under subjection, this is a good thing to do. So I will catch up with you later when I'm showing you what I'm going to be eating. All right. Good afternoon again, guys. So back again. I'm having my first meal of the day. This is 1 cup of rice with some sauce that I made from the drippings of the chicken when it was baking. And then these are the wings I showed you earlier. No oil, nothing. They are crispy on the outside, but are deliciously moist and soft and tender on the inside. Today I didn't want to mash this up, or mash up as Nigerians will say. I just wanted to have it whole. And let me say this, I didn't have time. I was just so hungry, I didn't care. My mind was hungry. My body doesn't really feel hungry. And this is just spinach. Spinach from my backyard that I cooked. If you notice, I'm always plugging the whole backyard thing. I'm so proud of my garden, guys. And today, for a change, I am having my lemonade. Remember I showed you? Now I really drank it now. Finally, I drank it, and this is all I get. So I'm having this lemonade. It's really bomb, guys. This is a bomb weight loss drink. Amazing. It tastes, what does it taste? It tastes like, I don't know. How can I explain it? It's just, let me taste it. Maybe I can explain it to you. Now that it's chilled and I put some ice in there, it tastes like cold citrus goodness, okay? With the sweetener, it's just the right amount of sweet, but it's not too much, calories. In fact, there are no calories at all, guys. This is the best drink. Oh, let me have one more sip. Love this. So yeah, this is my first meal of the day. And this is around, it should be around 4:15, somewhere there, if I'm not mistaken, but it's after 4, definitely. So yeah. Ooh. I had almost forgotten, your girl is a girl for the sauces. So this is the sauce I'm going to use with the wings. And of course, this chutney. This chutney, no other. This one right here. Because I have another one. My husband was at the store and he asked me, do you need anything? I said, can you get me some chutney, the green one? And let me show you the one that he got. So this is the one that he got, because I said the green one, and this is like a lime-ish green, and it's not my fave, guys. It's not bad, but it's not my fave. Let me show you how it looks, what it looks like. Okay, so I opened it. This is what it looks like, guys. It has these things, you see, that look like granadilla, but it's actually jalapeno. I think these are the jalapenos that they put in there, and it's good, but it's just, I don't know. You see those green things? I guess they don't really show well on camera, but yeah, it's not my fave. This one, the other one, is so nice and dark. Let me show you the consistency. Hang on. Okay, so already in the containers you see the difference. This one is just goodness, okay? Nothing gross that's in there. It's a little chunky, but it's, look at that. So that's the difference. Okay, maybe if you like the jalapenos in there, you can get that type, but for me, it was just yucky looking, though it was delicious. So anyway, I'm off to eat, and I'll catch up with you if I have a second meal or when I'm having my late night snack, if I do. So on this day, I had a total of 1,277 calories. And even though I ate, a large meal as my first meal, I still had 73 calories to spare on this day. So as you can see, my lunch, which was my first meal of the day, it was 811 calories. And I was so shocked that I was able to still, have some calories left over. And then I had some snacks, guys. My biscuits that I showed you, my cookies, the vanilla creams, which were a total of 366 calories because I didn't end up having 3. I had, I think 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But I logged it in, I calculated it, and I logged it in. Then the 100 calories that you see are my little chocolate bar, the bar 1. And yeah, that was it. So a total of 1,277 calories.